finishing that off, how'd that feel?
Yeah, I think Shea made a great play there off bringing it in the zone. He had a good shot there, just recovered a rebound. Try moving my feet. I kind of see the D trying to cheat there a little bit, and I just bring it to the net, and sometimes you get lucky.
We know you guys. I mean, you guys are playing good hockey, but not full 60 minutes of just dominance. It's the NHL. But how good to be putting up good results right now while you guys are still figuring out your game?
Well, I mean, obviously we had a slow start, but I mean, at the end of the day, beginning of the season or end of the season, it's you got to find a way to win some hockey games, and I think that right now we're doing that, and that's the positive of it.
Jonathan, off of that, especially these last couple of nights, 4 points in 2 nights, what has impressed you most about your group in these last two, especially tonight here?
I think we're resiliency. I think that's something that I remember last year playing against that team. That's one thing they had, and that's maybe a little something we were lacking in their first few games. And right now it's back. There's no quit in our game, and I think it's a mentality that you want to have all year. And I mean, we battled back all game, and we were the team on the back-to-back. So good for us.
A little bit of a lineup switch. You moved to the top line. Does that make a difference to you who you're playing with, or you just kind of go about your game?
Well, it's at the end of the day, you gotta help your team win a hockey game, and I've not done a lot of that right now, I would say, and definitely, new environment, new team, new line mates, and everything. There's a period of adjustment, but I mean, right now we're almost 10 games in, so I think it's time for me to step up and help my team win hockey games, and maybe tonight that's something that can translate to my 5-on-5 game next game.
That's something you take on that leadership role if you feel like you're one of the ones responsible for kind of winning games every night?
For sure. I'll be, if I didn't help my team and we won, I'll be okay with that. But if we lose and I didn't help my team produce, that's something that's going to come, and I'll bring some ownership to that. And I mean, I came here to not change the whole lot. There's always a good base here, and I just want to jump in their boat and help them win hockey games. And I think the main goal is we want to be a playoff team, and we got to play like one.
What about the tone you guys set on that line there to start that third period? How big was that for your group?
Yeah, I think it's huge, going down in the third period, down one, and to get a first shift like that and kind of propel the team a little bit, it feels good. That's our role, is to kind of try to generate some energy and generate momentum. If we score, that helps a lot, and so we're happy with that one.
Getting those goals, I mean, you guys were out there late in the period too, in the third there, kind of trying to get another goal there. I mean, what does that say to you that the coach trusts you in that situation?
Yeah, it's awesome when you can be out there late in games. It shows the coach has a lot of confidence, and I think we earned it tonight. Our line was playing well, I thought. Z and Macker played great games, and I mean, we stuck to our identity all night, and I think that's what you got to do, game in, game out.
What has LaRue brought to the table for you guys the last few games here?
Yeah, he's been unbelievable. He's been great. He's a very hard, physical, straight line player. He brings a lot of energy, and I think that fits us very well. We need a guy that we know where he's going to be, and he's come in and played a couple of great games, and so couldn't ask any more from him.
Cole, 4 points in 2 nights for your group. What has impressed you most, especially tonight from your team?
I think the resiliency. The last couple of games we've been down a couple goals, and just sticking with it. It hasn't come easy all year so far. We've been struggling to kind of put pucks into the net, and we're kind of streaky there. We played 5 good minutes, kind of 5 minutes off there, and I think just tonight, the resiliency the last couple of nights, it's been great. We've been able to battle back and win, and now I think focus for us is just to try to get up in games and play with the lead for a little bit. That would be nice.
What impressed you most about your goaltender tonight?
Oh God, he was great. He made some great saves. We have full confidence in him back there, and especially after a few of those saves he made, he kept us in the game at times, and then late in the third too, he made a couple huge saves that kept us into overtime, and so we couldn't ask any more of him tonight.
I thought we knew we had it in the room between the periods. We knew we had the momentum of the game at some point. We just had to execute, and doesn't matter if we're down a goal or two, or like in Chicago yesterday, it's all about us getting back together and having each other's back, and and to keep going. So we got Wedgie back there that looked great tonight, and we got the result. Yeah, it was great.
You guys have talked about building your game. Where do you feel like you're at in that process, and how nice to now be getting results while you're doing that?
Yeah, it feels so much better. I mean, I'm sure you guys can see it as well. You know, at times when we're all connected, we're flying, we're executing, we're creating, and then when we're not, like earlier in the season, we're back in our zone, turnovers, we're struggling, we're all over the place. So I think we're getting that summer hockey out of us a little bit. We're getting tight together. Guys are getting more comfortable with each other and stuff like that. So it's good. But like I said, it's only game. What are we? Game 6, 7, or 8. You know, it's still so early. We just got to focus on the next one, and we know we got much more too.
Alex, you mentioned it. What did you think of your goalie tonight?
Yeah, he looked unreal. Saved us a few times. Yeah, like I said earlier, he works so hard in practices. He's dialed in. Great guy as well. So I'm so happy for him.
How nice too, just these last 2 nights, 4 points, especially the way things have started out to get a little bit of a roll here. How do you feel about the way your group's going right now?
Oh yeah, that's huge. We came into that weekend, you know, like 3 games in 4 nights. Like those are tough games, especially on the road with the traveling and all that. But yeah, it feels good to be back on the winning streak. But like I said, it's only early. It's only 3, so we just got to keep building, keep trusting our system, and trusting each other, and then we'll keep it going.
A couple of big points for the team on the night. How are you feeling right now?
I mean, it was huge just to get that win. Obviously, coming from behind back-to-back games, it's not what you want, but at the same time, it just shows the character in this room. Thought everybody stepped up in that third period, and we found a way.
For you coming into this situation, 3 games you've been here, 3 wins. I don't know how much that maybe correlates, but just what have you thought about jumping in here, and how good are you feeling with your game right now?
It's been awesome. I think I've been getting better every game. Obviously, coming in a tough situation, you just want to do your best to bring some energy and hopefully bring a spark to that team. And I thought I've done a good job of it so far. I thought as a line we've been really good. We've been hounding pucks, and we finally got rewarded tonight. So it was fun for us.
What could you say about your line kind of setting the tone there in the third period, needing a goal a couple of different times?
Yeah, I think we've been all over it over the last few games, kind of not getting our bounces, but obviously to get rewarded early in the third and then right again after that was huge. Thought we brought that energy again, and we really complement each other well out there, and it's fun to play with them.
How are you feeling about your group and about this one?
Well, I thought it was a resilient effort. It was tough when they're back-to-back. We got in late last night, not to make excuses, but boys had to dig in. Down 2 pucks again, and we stayed with it. So you're kind of proud of the group because we could have went 2 ways, and we decided to go the hard way. Well, I'm happy for him. Obviously it's a big adjustment, and he's been working and hasn't been coming easy for him, and to get that goal, a huge goal for us. And I thought he played a really good game. He was on pucks and had lots of chances to make plays. So it was good that he got one. Hopefully he feels better. I'm not sure he does. He battled, probably, especially down the stretch where we not that comfortable giving up that many opportunities, but he was there and he made huge saves, made one in overtime, and I think all night was solid. So he was a big reason. Obviously, he kept us in at different times. It's a little bit, we're trying to get that consistency in our game. It just seems like we have the ebbs and flows at times, and when the breakdowns happen, they're big right now. So he was there to back us up tonight.
You talk about the ebbs and flows. How nice, though, to be getting the results while you're working through that right now?
Yeah, I think we didn't get them at different times early where I thought we probably could have got something out of it, and tonight we got it, but I think we had to dig deeper, and I think we're realizing that it hurt so good, sort of thing. It's gonna be hard, but the joy's in the hurt, the joy's is in the work, and I thought we had joy at the end of the night tonight.
You made sure to change up the top line, that line has to together for quite a long time. Was that a tough choice to do that, or were you just looking at it?
Yeah, it was a tough, for sure. Yeah, I think going through the stretch here, they were the line that kind of created every night for us and kind of carried us at different nights. So it's tough to break up, but I think for the betterment of the group, we had to try a few different things and see if we can get guys going, especially in a back-to-back, and trying to fit the pieces in. And we knew coming in it wasn't going to be easy, and we're going to continue to work at it.
Zach LaRue continues to find lanes. Had a big assist this evening up to Alex. Can you walk me through how impressive that play was to see out of him?
Yeah, he's a puck hound. He's a real slippery, smart player who's got a really good stick and really good instincts for the game. The pucks he comes up with a little bit like O'Reilly, where their sticks are on every puck and they're stripping pucks, and they just have that, I guess, hockey IQ and instinct to get pucks on sticks, and then they made plays. So he's hounded a puck, got a puck, slipped out of traffic, made a play to the point, went to the net, caused the commotion, and big goal, big time for us.
Monday could be pretty much what they have for Steve and whatnot. How do you want your group as a whole to kind of handle that heading into the game?
I mean, I think one, be nice to get over with. I think for all parties, just to get over that hump. Our group to stay focused on us. Obviously it'll be a special moment for Stammer, and well deserved, and the adulations are warranted beyond. I'm sure he's a little bit nervous going in. It's going to be hard. There's lots of emotion. With our group, I hope we stay stable. I think we have a veteran group and a leadership group that's strong, that's seen all kinds of different things. So I think they'll be able to handle it. But yeah, it's going to be one of those things that it's going to be really nice when it happens. But it'd be nice as our team, I think, moving forward once it goes, and let's get past that.